The 1994 United States World Cup, an unforgettable spectacle. The FIFA World Cup, held in United States, is remembered as one of the most exciting and surprising tournaments in history. This was the 15th World Championship and undoubtedly marked a before and after in the history of football. From its organization to the result on the field, the 1994 World Cup captured the attention of millions of people around the world, not only for the sporting events, but also for the culture and social impact generated in countries where football was not the most popular sport. The choice of the United States as host The choice of the United States as the host for the World Cup was a controversial decision at the time. Unlike the traditional footballing nation of Europe and South America, the United States did not have a strong professional football league or a deeply rooted football culture. However, FIFA saw in this country an opportunity to expand the global reach of the sport, taking advantage of the immense American market and its advanced infrastructure. The United States prepared for the event by heavily investing in improving its stadium and promoting the tournament. The host cities, including Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, and Dallas, among others, become a stage for an event that sought to capture the attention of the broader and more diverse audience. The tournament format. The format of the World Cup was similar to previous edition, with 24 teams divided into 6 groups of 4. The top 2 from each group, along with the 4 best 3rd-place finisher, advanced to the knockout stage. However, what different this tournament was the implementation of rules designed to make the game more offensive and attractive, such as a prohibition of the back pass to goalkeeper with the hands and the suspended use of yellow card for minor infraction. The favorite and surprise teams. From the beginning, several teams were considered favorite to win the title. Germany, the defending champion, arrived with the strong and experienced teams, while Brazil, led by the young Romario, had a squad full of offensive talents. Italy, with Roberto Baggio and the helm, was all seen as a serious contender, along with Argentina, which had Diego Maradona out in an advanced stage of his career. However, the tournament was full of surprise. Maradona, who had been one of the stars in previous tournaments, was excellent from the tournament after testing positive in a doping control, an event that shocked the football world and left Argentina weakened. On the other hand, teams like Romario and Sweden surprised everyone. Romania and Sweden surprised everyone by reaching the advanced stage, showing that football was no longer dominated solely by traditional powers. Memorable moments. Of the most memorable moments of the World Cup was a match between Brazil and Italy in the final, held on July 17 at the Rose Bowl Stadium in Pasadena, California. This match became the first World Cup to be decided by penalty, after regular time and extra time ended without goals. The match was a tactical duel in which both teams showed great defense discipline, but the tension and exhaustion after a amount of intense competition were also evident. In the penalty shootout, Brazil won there to 3-2 with a missed shoot by Roberto Baggio that became one of the most iconic images in football history. Baggio's high shoot over the crossbar sealed Brazil victory, giving team their fourth World Cup title, the first in 24 years, and solidifying their status as one of the sport's most successful teams. Another highlight was the performance of Romario, who was crucial in Brazil's victorious campaign. His speed, dribbling skills, and goal scoring ability made him one of the tournament standout players, earning him the award for Best Player of the World. The legacy of the World Cup. The World Cup left a significant legacy both for the United States and for global football. In sports, the success of the tournament helped establishing Major League Soccer in 1906, a professional league that has grown considerably since then and had contributed to popularizing football in countries traditionally dominated by other sports like baseball, basketball, and American football. Globally, the tournament helped expand football reach, showing that sports could thrive even in countries without a strong historical base. The television broadcast of the World Cup was one of the most watched in history, helping the considerable football and the world's most popular sport. Additionally, the World Cup was pioneering in the introduction of new technologies and approach of engines the spectator experience, from the implementation of better television graphics to the use of camera in innovative angles. The tournament was a showcase of how technology could be integrated into the sport to make it more attractive. The tournament was also a reflection of football globalization. Players from all corners of the world, including those from countries with little footballing tradition, participate and shone on the sport's biggest stage. This helped break down barriers and demonstrated that football talent could be found anywhere in the world. Controversy and criticism. Although the World Cup was a success in many aspects, it was not without controversy. In addition to the atmospheric expulsion of Maradona, there were criticisms regarding the level of the some matches, which were considered too defensive or lacking in system. Moreover, the high temperatures in several venues and the American public's unfamiliarity with football created some challenge. However, this aspect did not overshadow the overall positive impact of the tournament. The World Cup is still remembered as an event that helped transform and modernize football, paving the way for the sport's global expansion and the introduction of new ideas and technology. Question and answer. Why was the selection of the United States as the host for the World Cup a controversial decision? The selection of the United States as the host of the World Cup was a controversial primarily because football was not one of the most popular sports in the country at that time. Unlike nations with a long footballing tradition, the United States lacked an established professional league and a fan base comparable to those in Europe for South America. However, FIFA saw this decision as a strategic opportunity to expand football global reach by tapping in the vast American market. The controversial decision was ultimately justified by the tournament success in the terms of attendance, organization, and the subsequent creation of Major League Soccer, which has played a crucial role in the development of football in the United States. 2. What rules changes were implemented in the World Cup and how did they affect the game? In the World Cup, several rules were implemented to make football more dynamic and offensive. One of the most significant changes was the prohibition of the back pass to the goalkeeper, a rule that prevented goalkeepers from extending the ball if it was passed to them by teammate. This change forced teams to develop a more fluid style of play and reduced time-wasting tactics. Additionally, the yellow card began to be used more strictly to penalize minor infractions. I mean to protect players and maintain a more continuous pace of play. This change contributed to making the tournament more exciting and helped modernize football. 3. How did the World Cup influence the development of football in the United States? The World Cup had a profound and lasting impact on the development of football in the United States. The tournament success helped solidify the idea that football had place in the country's sport landscape. One of the most significant legacies was the creation of Major League Soccer in 1906, a professional league that has expanded considerably since its inception. The World Cup also generated increased interest in football, both among fans and in young participation, contributing to the long-term growth of the sport today. The United States boasts a competitive league and growing fan base, thanks in large part to the initial boost provided the World Cup. 4. What impact did Diego Maradona's expulsion have on the Argentine national teams during the World Cup? Diego Armando Maradona's expulsion from the World Cup after testing positive in the doping control had a devastating impact on Argentine national team. Maradona was the team's leader and most iconic figure, and his advance significantly weakened Argentina's chances in the tournament. Before his expulsion, Argentina had started strong, winning its first two matches and displaying an offensive and fluid style of play. However, after Maradona's departure, the team lost its momentum and was eliminated in the round of 16 by Romania. The loss of their main star not only affected the team performance on the field but also demoralized the Argentina teams and fans. 5. Why is the World Cup final considered one of the most memorable in football history? The World Cup final between Brazil and Italy is considered one of the most memorable in football history for several reasons. Firstly, it was the first time a World Cup final was decided with penalty shootout, adding an extra level of tension and drama to the match. Additionally, the final was a showdown between two of the most successful nations in football history, with Brazil seeking its fourth title and Italy its fourth trophy. The match itself was a tactical discipline with both teams showing great defensive solidity but failing to break the deadlock in regular time and extra time. The climax came when Roberto Baggio, Italy's star player, missed the decisive penalty, giving Brazil the victory. The image of Baggio, dejected after miss, has become a symbol of the drama and emotion that characteristic the World Cup. Now, and summary of topic. The FIFA World Cup in United States is first World Cup in my life I watches, because in this moment I children, maybe 5 years and or 6 years, and I watching the FIFA World Cup with my father. My father is, your favorite team is Italy, uh, for Roberto Baggio, and I I win the Brazil, and two matches, is jugaron player the finals Brazil and Italy. Is this this player this game, it's a very exciting, because the two teams that they are very strong two teams, and in the final it's a shootout penalty and win Brazil. My father is very no happy because Italy eliminated, and your favorite player Roberto Baggio is a fire penal, no? But well, it's over the topic and audio.